Good afternoon. This is Cookie from ADD Gamers here. I am going to begin a Let's Play right now with Stardrive 2. It's a 4X game. But first off, I'd like to start off by apologizing. We've been really silent lately. We have had a lot of RL stuff happening, real life. Everything from moving 4,000 miles to buying a house to changing jobs and everything like that. So we'd like to apologize for that. I'm going to start this on Stardrive, and then hopefully we can get a lot more videos coming up in the coming weeks. So Stardrive was made by one individual. From what I understand, recently he's hired on a couple additional people, but you know how that goes with these pre-alpha games and everything. I guess Stardrive 1, from what I'm reading on their forums, was kind of dropped. A lot of people who paid for it feel like they were kind of shortchanged because he switched over to Stardrive 2 pretty rapidly. Alright, so this is a 4X game, which means something like expand, explore, I'm not sure. I don't know. Exterminate, exercise, something like that. And from what I played so far, maybe about 8 to 10 hours, I really enjoy the game. My biggest downside right now is it doesn't have multiplayer. So it's a turn-based strategy game. But once you get into the actual fleet battles, it turns into an RTS type game where you can maneuver your ships, you can broadside, all these different ships have different weak points, you can add shields. All the games that I played so far, I run into somebody with shields and they really don't like me and they just clean sweep my entire fleet like it's nobody's business. So, and my biggest thing right now, I'm going to just try to turtle. They do have this setting, Battle Arena. You can see I haven't gotten very far. It's kind of like a war games where you just do the fleet missions, where you go in, create your own fleet. You can customize your ships by upgrading different items. This is also, there's 9 races currently in the game. You have everything from this weird, I don't know, like, I don't even know what these things are. You got your space bears, insect people, angry wolves. These dudes piss me off. These guys just steamroll me all the time. And these guys always end up wanting to start a war with me for no particular reason at all. Plant guys seem pretty peaceful, but who knows. I've had some pretty nasty tangles with them as well. Alright, and then the best part is you can change all of these. You can customize their different abilities. So this is a perk system. You get positive points and negative points, and as long as if you end up on the positive, see if I drop corrupt, or I add clumsy, where am I at? There we go. There, if I add clumsy spies, I can buy more stuff. But then my spies are more useless. But we're just going to keep them as they are right now. So they're industrious workers, all this gives production to workers, research for scientists. This is a penalty for tax revenue, good engineers, proficient space fighters, and a professional military. So yeah. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in. Oh, of course. So obviously, pick the colors. I like orange. Orange is my favorite. Opponent count, we'll keep it simple. 3. I usually try to max this out, which is pretty stupid. We'll go a little bit larger on the system count. All this should be good. Don't normally have issues with that. I do like randomizing personalities because sometimes, instead of the first couple games I try to play through, I ran into the bears immediately and they just steamrolled me every time because they were aggressive as fuck. And this kind of randomizes a different type of deals, if that makes any sense at all. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and system distribution. Clusters. Let's do spiral. That looks a good spiral galaxy. One breakthrough discovery is all it took to deliver us to the stars. For many hundreds of years, our people have looked to the stars beyond our solar system with a longing for adventure, knowledge, and profit. But it wasn't to be. Einstein said it wouldn't be possible, and, for the most part, he was entirely correct. In our universe, faster-than-light travel is not possible. In our universe. But the Stardrive, it doesn't operate in our universe. At least not entirely. Truth be told, we don't actually fully understand the fundamental mechanics of this device. Its accidental discovery was quite unexpected. What we do know is that with enough energy directed into a single point of space-time, We open a hole into, well, we don't know where exactly. We're calling it subspace. And we figured out how to warp our ships in a bubble of it. Whatever we put in subspace loses mass in this universe, and without mass, we can accelerate a ship to light speed and beyond. So Einstein remains correct, but only with a partial answer. He nailed the rules of our real space, but had no idea that subspace even existed. Within a year of making the discovery, we were running FTL test runs into the outer system. The technology is actually very simple to operate, and even though we don't really know why it operates, but it works. And now, a few years later, we are poised on the brink of a whole new era of humanity. Our planetary government stands united by a promise of the stars, and our first 2 true interstellar vessels stand by waiting your commands. Alright, well, let's give them a couple commands. Sorry there, I had to take a drink real quick. Alright, so you have your kind of outer rim territories of your, what is it? I really like this galactic map, by the way, how it kind of molds and morphs, and then if you have somebody behind your lines, it does this weird little lag where that's their property, but yours is still all around it. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it's got 2 arms. You got the one coming this way, and then one coming up this way. Alright, so far we have, where's it at? We have Earth, Sol 1, that's a pain in the ass too. I don't like how they don't name our own solar system planets. I mean, like, come on, for real. And then if you look at each different planet, you'll see that it has food for per farmer, production, research. It has penalties if they're a large planet. Gas giants you can't even habit, but they're really helpful if you're trying to set up outposts and stuff, as far as fuel is concerned. Let's see, and we have currently a colony ship and an exploration frigate. Colony ship, huh. I really want to, I think I'm going to start by colonizing Sol 2. Yeah, let's do that, and we'll send this guy out to here. And this is another little thing. These are these little question marks, these unexplored anomalies. They give you different perks and bonuses if you run through the missions. They're kind of like minigame / mission type things. Some of them will be pirates, others will be fucking pain in the ass, stupid crystal things that I hate, and I hope they all die. But yeah, we'll run into those, trust me. But for right now, we're just gonna do that. Oh, start production on Earth. Fleet Academy. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. And close. Choose my research. And the research tree is very unique. I don't think I've ever seen one really like this. Alright, so you have all of this. Let's just look at off-world industry. You have automated rover bays. That'll give you bonus per worker, flat production bonus, xenomine as a production per worker. All of this stuff, okay? But once you research, say I'm gonna go for the xenomine, by the way. But once I go for that and I unlock it, I can no longer get the automated rover bay unless if I trade somebody for it. Now that becomes a pain in the ass later, where you're trying to get like a battle station or something. I don't know. I'm just picking random stuff. But if you want something down here like an orbital habitat, but you went with orbital shipyard, then you're gonna have to trade somebody for that tech. I mean, it's a pretty cool type of setup, but it does come back to be a pain. Experimental, I think they might unlock those lower techs that you'd skip by, but I could be wrong. Unlocks a random technology, including technologies unique to your own race. Actually, no, I think it unlocks those ones, or it could unlock unique techs, which I've never really played with this. I think I've only done it once, and I got some random, I can't remember what it was. It was some pain in the ass ability or building that was pretty useless. Let's see. Right now we're doing good there. Actually, okay, that one's got food, so I don't have to worry about the other planet. Oh, shipbuilder, that's another thing I want to cover in this first episode. Shipyard. Alright, this is a really cool part about this entire thing. Alright, so you have all these different hulls. So you have your frigates, your cruiser, or your corvettes, your frigates, and your cruisers, all the way up to battle cruisers, and then I think this is called a Titan. I think those are battle cruisers, but I'm not sure. Alright. So with this, you can put on different defenses, systems, all this sort of stuff, where you can just look at their pre-selected loadouts and you can edit this. So you have your nuclear powers and all this other things. So if you take nuclear power, put one there, put two here, let's see, basic command, and this just gives you different bonuses to damage bonus, CP reduction, which are command points, and you have a limited amount of that, all that good stuff. And each of these quadrants are really interesting because you have to individually layer different types of defenses on them. So if you have a shield, say we've had a shield in here, we don't have them unlocked yet, but if you put it in the middle, it covers all of it. That shield strength is dispersed throughout the entire shield, or the entire ship. But if you put it on the front, that entire shield strength is dispersed through the front. So if you're going head on and it's heavy hitting, then that's a good thing. But let's see, weapons, you have different things that are gonna work. We're gonna put on a couple Vulcans, just test that out. Lasers are good for point defenses, so we'll put a couple there, 3 here, 3 there, one more. Oh, we do need engines, don't we? Before I forget something stupid. There we go. I'm gonna put a couple fuel cells in here just cause. Artillery. Bam, bam. And you do need your ordnance. One there, one there. And over here it tells you seconds to empty. That's good. It's kind of accurate, but that's if, I believe, all guns are firing at the same time. And you also have your weapon power drain for your laser weapons. Unfortunately, my laser weapons aren't registering as having any ammo right now. That's because I have the ordnance for the guns, but I also need my power capacitor, which is here. So we're going to throw in some of these down here. There we go, and now it'll tell me 29 seconds before empty. Let's throw in another one, a big one up here. 54. We're running into a lot of missile boats in the beginning, so we're gonna do that. -1 power, weapons. Okay, so that's good for power. We have a lot of point defenses. That could be good and bad. See, that's pretty much infinite now on the power for that. Let's see. Oh wait, no. Maybe it wasn't those that I needed. Interesting. Didn't realize that. In that case, I'm really bad at building these ships, by the way. Just heads up to everybody. We might put on ordnance. Because this is more of an artillery gun. Actually, another nifty thing I can do is my artillery. Arc extend? Let's see how much this arc extend works. That's good. We're going to do that actually. I'm going to keep this guy moving around the back. Heavy, travel slower but increased damage, rapid fire 25% faster rate. And then we're gonna put on a couple more engines. Bam. Ooh, that's bad. We have like no armor, by the way. Whatever. Yellow. This thing's gonna pop like a motherfucker. So bad. We're just gonna call it our arty cruiser. Oh, help if I could spell. Fucking keyboard. Just got that Black Widow chroma the other day, and it's cool, but if I have the wrong profile active, it wigs the hell out and starts flashing random colors while I'm typing. Got a rave going on my keyboard. Let's go ahead and save that. Chip design has been saved. Oh yeah, and you can change the paint scheme. You can kind of see in the background. Cancel. This I want to edit. Keep moving. Broadside. There we go. Now we're gonna save it. Give it an American flag look. Confirm. We're doing it for America. Set roster. We have the Arctic Cruiser. Okay, close. Close. Alright, so that's that. So we're gonna go ahead and enter. And we have a first deal. Bam! Start production on a star base. Close. Star bases are money because they defend the shit out of everything you have. Ooh, actually, I need to go to my planets. Earth. I'm gonna get you building a couple of these. We'll come to that in a second. Freighter fleets are used for trade and to transport different, transport your citizens. Right now, I'm just going to transport a couple of citizens over to Sol 2 so we can get that taken care of. Let's see what this guy finds down here. Diamond Rain. That is a huge, like, valued trade item, so that's good. And then we're just going to move him over there since he already has eyes on that. Scouts have arrived at that system. Fire elementals. What the fuck does that do? This planet is home to massive creatures made of pure flame. They're hostile and incredibly difficult to kill. The only way to get rid of them is to terraform this planet so as to remove their natural environment. Until then, this planet suffers negative 75% base population growth due to being incinerated regularly. Okay, that's interesting. It's not exactly enjoyable or the best sounding start to a gig. So I'm just gonna have this guy go out and try to find these other this guy. Hello and welcome to GNN, the Galactic News Network, broadcasting to you live from a highly secure location. In today's news, reports are filtering in that 4 new races have taken to the stars, marking the start of a new cycle. Will these fledgling races repeat the mistakes of those who came before them, or will one champion emerge to claim victory? Over the coming weeks, we will be taking a closer look at each of these races to see how they are coming along. Now that they have those star drives working for them, we'll be back with more as we have it. Until then, this has been GNN. Yeah, they kind of give you news updates on like who's at war with who. Let's see, what is it? Alliances, I think, have been broken. I think that's another setup that they have. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's get this freighter fleet going. Scouts have arrived. Wow, this guy's fucking flying. Okay. I just want to get eyes on, see what type of planets I can move to. Freighter fleet. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Now we're gonna move. We're gonna move a science guy down here for production. Confirm. Shoot. Oh no. Okay, so I'm at positive 2 food, so I can move this guy. No, I can't. Not yet. I gotta wait a turn. There we go. So I should be able to do that number. And then on Earth, I'm gonna drop a production guy and put him there. Just slow it down a little bit. Wait. And up here, it tells me my current gross food. Xenomine's gonna help out a lot because it'll give everybody a boost to production. Each one of these will be plus an additional 3. Let's see. It's a long time for a starbase. gonna move this guy there. Well, this guy's there. This guy there. And they're gonna start building a lot quicker. How bad is that? -1? That's not... I don't want to give up on science, though. Okay. Oh. Oh, I thought this said enemy. Jeremy. It's like Jeremy. Okay, this guy's gonna run out of fuel soon, so hopefully over here he can catch something. Catch wind of some news, of peeps. Latest. Where the hell are these guys? Oh, it's probably, I'm gonna assume over here or down in here. I have to expand out into this arm real fast. Okay, might set up a listening post up there eventually. I'm just gonna go ahead and return you home for now. Freighter fleet. Cool, cool, cool. Now, one thing I was having issues with is the diplomacy. They completely jacked up the diplomacy. It's a cool system. I really like how the base values and just, you'll see what I'm talking about when I actually run into somebody. But it felt weird. Like, people would accept a trade offer to take like valuable goods or like a peace treaty and then declare war the next turn. So that was kind of, I mean, in Civ, you have a like certain window, like after you do a trade, 15 turns they can't declare war. But, or until that trade like runs out. Here, not so much. It's kind of a pain in the ass because they're very bipolar, to say the least. This is really pissing me off. Production down here. I'm sorry. I don't need freighter fleets. Not anymore. I need 32 turns. Shit. Okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to put you guys into science. So I have a lot more science. Put you there. One of you guys into science? Wait. Bam. Bam. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna Xenomine next turn. Good. Alright, each world has its own unique geological history. Xenomining is the study of alien geology. Practical applications of that knowledge into the efficient extraction of the base production outputs of colonies equipped with this technology is increased by 3 per worker. Plus 3 production per worker. Now that's a huge boost. Alright, we're gonna choose our next research and then I'm gonna cut this out now. Aeroponics farm. Plus 3 food. I like that. I always go with aeroponics farm. I should have done that one first because then I could have less people being the farmers. But yeah, we'll go with that. And probably fighter bay. But as of right now, I gotta peace out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and save this game. We're gonna go ahead and delete this game just because I got mad and I put in random buttons. You can see there's some shit really happened there. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that never happened. Alright, so let's see if I could spell again. Empire Cookie, that sounds like a plan. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save. And I'll see you guys next time.